What are Jan van Eyck's most famous paintings? When we think of the Benelux region and its rich history, one name stands out: Jan van Eyck. This artist played a vital role in the development of early Netherlandish painting and the Northern Renaissance. His works are not just paintings, they are windows into the culture and society of his time. So, what are some of Jan van Eyck's most famous paintings? First up is the Ghent Altarpiece, completed in the year 1432. This monumental piece, also known as the Adoration of the Mystic Lamb, was created for the St. Bavo Cathedral in Ghent. It showcases Van Eyck's incredible attention to detail and complex religious themes. The altarpiece is celebrated for its naturalism, which was a departure from the idealized forms of earlier art. Next, we have the Arnolfini Portrait, painted in 1434. This full-length portrait captures a wealthy merchant and his wife in a domestic setting. The painting is famous for its meticulous details, such as the reflective convex mirror that shows the room's interior and the artist himself. It is believed to contain symbols related to marriage and fidelity, making it a significant social statement of the time. Another notable work is The Man in Red Turban, created in 1433. This portrait is remarkable for its realism and the unique three-quarter view that Van Eyck popularized. The identity of the sitter remains a mystery, but some suggest it could be a self-portrait of the artist, given the intense gaze and the red headdress he often wore. St. Francis of Assisi receiving the Stigmata is another painting worth mentioning. Although it is smaller and less famous, it demonstrates Van Eyck's skill in atmospheric perspective and detailed landscapes. The painting depicts the moment St. Francis received the wounds of Christ, set against a rocky backdrop with a tiny Netherlandish city in the distance. Lastly, we have the Dresden Altarpiece. While it is not as well known as the Ghent Altarpiece, it is another example of Van Eyck's mastery in religious art. This altarpiece showcases his ability to create complex polyptych formats that convey deep spiritual themes. Jan van Eyck's paintings are characterized by their precise detail and the use of oil paint, which allows for rich textures and luminous effects. His works reflected the culture and society of the Benelux region during the early 15th century, highlighting the wealth and emerging middle-class values of that time. In the context of Benelux history and heritage, Jan van Eyck's paintings are not just artistic achievements but also cultural milestones. They illustrate the region's historical significance as a center of commerce, art, and innovation during the medieval period. His legacy continues to inspire artists today and remains a source of pride for the Benelux region.